And speaking of sicking the government on Americans, there are two very specific requirements for many of the 87,000 new IRS agents. First, they need to be legally allowed to carry a firearm. And second, no, wait, where'd it go? Oh, did they just delete that second requirement? No, don't worry. We saw it before they took it down. Here's the other requirement. Be willing to use deadly force if necessary. Joining me now is Kentucky Congressman Thomas Massie of the Judiciary Committee. Congressman, the press is trying to spin this. The Biden administration's narrative is horrible. This has completely backfired on them this week. But I get the sense that this is just the beginning of what we're going to see with this agency being turned against the American people.
Yeah, and not just this agency. What a lot of people may not realize is last week, the Democrats, through our Judiciary Committee, passed a ban on the AR-15. They call it a weapon of war, but they made sure that their ban exempted every federal department, including the IRS, the Department of Education, and the USDA. So you got to put that in the context of now this week, tomorrow, we're going to be voting to add 87,000 IRS agents to the rolls. And then taken with this website, and like you showed, look, they got caught. They had this on their website. I went and looked at the Internet Archives. They put it up since Biden became president, that you must be willing to do deadly force, to exert deadly force. And they just took it down yesterday because they got caught recruiting that way. And by the way, Laura, I've talked to people who spent their life in law enforcement. They said this is the last thing you would put in a job posting. You get the wrong kind of people. If you say you want to kill people, join us.
I mean, the Border Patrol can't even use deadly force pretty much, right? So Border Patrol, no, but the IRS, yes. That's a twisted world we're living in. Now, the new ATF director actually sat down with CNN today. Watch this.
He sat down with CNN to discuss the litany of threats his agents are trying to counter from coast to coast, including a rise in violent domestic extremism.
I think the first thing we need to do is to be honest about the fact that we have a problem. But I will tell you, it's gotten more bold, more brazen, and more violent.
Your response to that, we apparently have a massive domestic terror problem in the United States, and they all just happen to be Trump supporters. Congressman.
Yeah, we've asked the DOJ about this. The DHS actually put out a bulletin that said that if you do certain things, like you deny things about the vaccine, that you may be a violent domestic terrorist, or, it's crazy. Maybe you grow your own food. Now you're going to be labeled as such. It's crazy what can put you on this list, and I think it's dangerous.
Well, it's time to defund the agencies that are targeting the American people. That's what we're going to be expecting of Congress when Republicans take over. Congressman, you've been a beacon. Thank you.